Welcome to the motherfucking podcast. What episode are we on? Episode 3?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's episode 3.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
episode 3 that we're uploading.
Wow. That's
Anyway.
crazy. I thought it was 4.
Drop the beat. We got a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Azjuri.
All
I'm
right.
Andian Yambo Agwebo.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all know how we start the podcast off. We got to start it off with a little intro freestyle. Who want to kick it off?
Nose goes.
You go.
Nose goes. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
All right, go.
I'm feeling so cold. I'm feeling so blue. I looked in your eyes. I thought it was true. You told all these lies. I'm numbing my pain. You calling my phone. I just let it rain. I cannot fall for this shit. I cannot fall for your tricks. Under the path to the limit. You took my heart and you bent it. You took that shit need the limit. Man, I'm about to kill your ass. Man, I was feeling your ass. Man, I was feeling your ass when we still in the cash. While we was sitting in the bank. And we ain't hitting the money when you shot that shit with the fucking tank. I don't know. Someone take it away. Someone take it away.
Bitch, I'm a murderer.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a murderer.
Bitch, I'm a murderer.
Bitch, I'm a murderer.
Kill them niggas.
Bitch, I'm a murderer.
Bitch, I'm a murderer.
First, I'ma shoot you in your face.
Shoot you.
I'm gonna slap the taste right out your mouth.
Alright.
Right out your mouth.
Right out your mouth. Right out.
Fuck your mom and your dad.
I thought y'all said no cursing.
Oh,
we-
you right.
Not on Spotify. We can curse.
Oh.
Just don't play no
Okay.
copyright music.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot him in the brain.
Yeah.
Leave a blood stain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I'm bang.
I think I'm
I
bang.
bring the pain.
Bring the pain.
I cannot tame.
I cannot
myself.
tame.
Yeah. I got a client of Kelvin. Like Melly versus Melvin.
Ooh.
I can't help myself. I'ma kill that girl. I'ma shoot her in the head, throw her through the shell.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
I ain't got money, but I'm charged up. I ain't got dollar, I'm famous. Got the whole picture, you framed us. Now you got girl and she dangerous. Yup.
Is this nigga reading?
Nope. Just the shit.
Azjuri, you gotta say something.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all are so aggressive. I rap about farts.
Yeah. Kill them fucking
my
farts,
heart.
yeah.
Farts are in my fucking heart, and it's okay. My name is Azjuri today. How
today.
done this beat? It
Just
shoes
today.
on feet. I don't know what I'm saying.
Same.
But I'm coming with the heat.
On God.
And I got the flow.
On God.
And I got the teeth.
God.
$5,000,
Swear.
yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
I don't stunt. I just flex.
Flex, flex.
I don't ball.
Ball, ball.
I have sex.
What? All right.
I co-signed that shit too. Hold on.
Right. I was like, whoa.
All right.
All right.
That's enough.
All right, man. As Maurice said, I was wrong. This is episode 3
Episode 3.
with a special guest, Azjuri.
That's her right there. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, you can see Azjuri. If you're listening on Spotify, just imagine a black female, wavy hair.
Wavy.
Wavy? Is it not wavy?
Curly.
It's a wave. Curl is like circles. Those
Yeah,
aren't.
these are popping.
All right. Curly. Brown? Red?
Okay.
Ish hair. Am I
Natural.
right? Natural. Okay.
Natural.
Natural hair.
Definitely.
Nike hoodie. Zipper.
Nike from head to toe.
Zipped hoodie.
Zipped.
Not a sponsor
Nada.
yet.
Yet. Speak it into existence.
But what's going on? What's going on in y'all personal lives? What we got?
I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you feel me? Oh, but the weekend,
Okay.
I did work a game. For those of you who don't know, I'm a cameraman, and I help shoot
Yeah.
our sports for ESPN, 3 and ESPN
Small
Plus.
flex.
And I worked the game, and one of the games that I work, we're submitting to win a student Emmy. So wish us luck.
Nice.
That's a great resume builder.
Okay.
Other than that, you know, I ain't have really nothing going on. Real straight weekend. Didn't get a lot of sleep because I had to work a lot. But other than that, I have nothing to complain
You been
about.
watching Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, any of that?
Just like a little bit. I watched Killer Mike has a Netflix series. I forgot the name.
Killer Mike.
Yeah. So
He's a rapper, isn't he?
yeah.
Oh, there's a rapper.
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
I mean, he doesn't really rap like that no more. But he also advocates for the advancement of black people. I feel like that's an appropriate way to say what he does. However, a lot of he's very controversial.
Is this what you told me about?
Yeah, I was talking to you about
okay,
that earlier. He's kind of controversial in the stuff he says, but he has a Netflix series.
Controversial.
And after watching the whole thing, I was like, his ideas work on a small scale, but that's not an insult. That's not an insult at all.
They work.
But they work though.
They work.
So, but it's really funny. I highly recommend it. During the series, I'm not gonna spoil nothing serious, but he tried to create his own religion called the Church of Sleep.
The Church of Sleep.
Tried to make a new country called new continent called New Africa.
New Africa.
And then
I
it
like
was one of the episodes he had to do.
Africa.
He had to
Yeah,
use
I'm on the New Africa.
he had to use black owned things only.
Only, yeah.
Yeah. So
Paper
which was
towel,
almost nothing
food.
at that point. So yeah, but it was really cool. Other than that, I ain't got nothing going on. What about you, Azjuri?
Well,
Oh,
I take the GRE tomorrow.
okay. Tell people. Some people don't know what that is.
Okay, so the GRE stands for graduation.
Ready?
RE.
It's a test you
It's a
take
test.
for graduate school.
Yes.
Entrance.
Yes. I'm kind of smart sometimes,
I feel
and
it.
I want to further
I
my
understand that.
education, trying to open pathways for myself. So I've been studying and staying up with my friends. I haven't gotten much sleep because all we've been doing is just laughing.
Yeah.
This is this is my second time being on the radio this week, actually.
Small flex.
Oh, humble brag is what I like to call it.
Humble brag. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. I'm realizing that I actually like this radio thing, personality, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope y'all can hear my personality through your ears. You feel me?
Okay,
You need me
okay.
to drop some bars. If you wanted to know, I could go.
Are you trying to
Okay, so we're gonna freestyle at the end of the show again, so you'll have
trying to
plenty of time.
right now.
I will say before we get all the way into this may be fair warning. It's gonna be kind of a shorter episode because we're kind of tight on time.
You
this
ain't
time.
gotta tell them that. See,
But,
now
like-
they're gonna be like, oh, damn.
No,
They would have been
I'm
like,
just
oh,
saying.
this is a normal amount. Now they're like, oh.
All right, we'll cut right here.
How you doing? All right.
We're back.
We're back.
What about your week, Maurice?
For me, what I've been working. I hate work. I'm so tired. Classes. I hate going to classes. Of course, I've had 2 interviews. I have an interview Thursday for these companies in IT. If you're in IT, hire me.
I mean, if we're doing that, if you in public health, education and promotion,
Yeah,
health
go
and
ahead, spread the
wellness,
word,
all
bro.
that stuff, put me on. I'm trying to live in
Yeah.
California or Houston, Texas.
okay.
I'm really trying to.
After
Okay.
you started this whole
listening.
podcast cursing and killing people, hire me.
Oh no.
Still.
Yeah, y'all.
Hire me. No, they like the real side. I've been
I rapped about farts.
all right. I got a few show recommendations. Netflix, American Horror Story. I'm a little late. Season 1.
Oh,
I saw season 3 first, and now I'm watching season 1.
is season 3 the one with the Covenant?
Yeah, Coven.
Oh.
Coven.
Oh, Covenant.
Covenant is like aliens on Halo,
Oh, okay.
but I think 3 and 1 are related.
Coven.
Yeah, and that's been good. This kid been paying me to do his work.
Nice.
In class.
Is he hiring?
Huh?
He hiring?
I don't know. All I know is I made like $120 this week.
This week?
This week.
What's his name?
Facts.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Are you
What's
sure?
his
Yep.
initials?
Don't. H. HP.
Huh?
It's HP. That's
HP,
his.
like a computer.
Yep, that's his
Real.
initials. HP.
That's crazy.
Why?
Why? Wow. I'm just word on the street is he had a funny name. I don't know.
He had a funny name. That's kind of racist, isn't
Huh?
it? He's Indian, guys.
Oh,
so
is
that's
he?
kind of racist.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. that's
But
what-
it
he
doesn't
had a
his
funny
name
His name is funny because it's not American.
Right.
Doesn't his name-
Is that why, Nick?
rhyme
is
with Bard Stick?
What? Where are you getting at? What are you getting
Barge?
at? Just go ahead and say it.
I'm so confused.
Just
What? Wait, what if he doesn't want his name out there?
He
He
probably
might
doesn't.
not.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want his name.
His
out
name just sounds really
there.
inappropriate.
That's
So.
defamation of character.
You know?
We're not trying to get sued. Episode 3.
Come on. Come
He
on.
was trying to. He was trying to make a dirty joke at his name
Oh.
being hard blank.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Like James Hard on.
No.
You get it?
Yes.
James.
I've never heard that before.
I've
in
never
my
heard that
life.
either. I was like, who?
I just made it up.
Okay. Perfect. Next topic.
Right.
Y'all had breakfast, right?
Yeah.
You don't be having breakfast
I be drinking water
for breakfast?
and peanuts.
It'd be like, okay. It'd be like that sometimes. I've been trying to figure out what's the best breakfast cereal. Because for me, I go back and forth between like 7 cereals.
Okay.
I like
You
a
don't
little
even
bit
have
of
a
every-
favorite if you start with 7.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't. So I'm trying to figure out what is the best cereal. Right now, I'm eating s'mores
Ew.
cereal.
I mean, yikes.
You gotta
And
be
then
politically
I just-
correct.
Yikes! Oh no.
Gosh, gosh.
Gosh. Murder.
I'm gonna play that video later.
Previous. Nah, be can't
Oh,
copyright.
shit, you can't. All right.
Yeah, go get a
Well,
strike.
my personal opinion, I freaking love Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks are good.
I
Apple
don't like
Jacks.
none of that. None of what you said. I hate cinnamon toast. I don't like Apple Jacks. My top 3 cereals are Frosted Flakes, Oreos, and
Yeah.
a lot of people won't agree with me, but Raisin Bran Crunch.
Trash.
All right.
Crunch,
You
not the
sound like
regular
my
one.
mom.
Aight.
Not the regular. Raisin Bran Crunch
You
is
lost
like
me. You lost me.
top 3
Right.
and it's not number 3. So
It ain't number one.
It's not-
Two, so I wonder what it is.
I need to get right.
Mine are Honey Nut Cheerios,
Okay, classic.
Frosted Flakes,
Trash. Ick.
Oreos,
Trash.
Pops.
Have you tried Oreos?
I have. I actually tried yours.
Bro, they're good.
They're
The chocolate ones are good.
They
Oreos.
started making Pop-Tart cereal.
Don't even.
Yeah, I'm
don't
saying,
even
don't
at me.
even.
honestly cereal is not good for you. All that
I
sugar.
mean, it's just sugar and vitamins.
Yeah.
More sugar than vitamins.
Mostly, that's what I said. Sugar first.
Yeah.
Sugar and a little vitamins.
Honestly, this morning for breakfast, I had some yogurt with granola on the inside.
That's good.
That was delicious.
I like vanilla yogurt.
I like
Plain,
blueberry yogurt.
plain yogurt.
Really?
When I eat
Very
cereal,
basic.
I'm a Greek yogurt type of girl.
Oh no, I'm not that fancy.
Can't relate.
eating cereal reminds me of like. Remember when I told you about like Dimitri and like the alien stuff?
Getting
that was-
abducted? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess a quick little story time. I used to be like terrified of aliens.
Okay.
Like,
As everyone, kind of.
like no, like
As a kid, I was.
it was
Yeah,
bad.
As
I
a
didn't think they
kid.
were real.
So
I
there's
know
this
they were.
movie.
I mean, as a kid.
Have you ever
If
heard
you
of this?
think about it, the rover, Mars rover, that's an alien.
Anything's
lives
an
on
alien
another
that's
planet.
foreign.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I wasn't thinking that deep.
Because they weren't nothing up there.
True.
Have you heard of this movie called The Fourth Kind?
Yeah, I think I have actually.
Did you watch it?
No, but I should.
All right, so when that movie was coming out, Fourth Kind was a movie about aliens, obviously, and they had a website and they had a forum on the website, and people could write about their personal experiences with aliens. So I read not the whole forum, but I read like at least 10 pages of the forum.
Naturally.
Right at
As a
2
kid does.
2 a.m. in the morning, and I was just freaked out. So. And it was crazy because a lot of these people's comments were like, it was like reoccurring things in all these different people's stories. And one of the things was like, at like this certain time at night, it was like 3 something. I forgot the exact time. I don't really don't want to remember honestly. But it was like it'll always happen at this time of night. So when that time of night came, it was like it would be at 3 in the morning or something. Every time that time of night came, I cut off everything in my room. I got up under the covers.
Why would you cut everything off?
I don't know, bro. You're right. Look, it was a lot.
I would have cut everything on.
No, facts.
I hid up under my covers. I'll be like shaking, scared.
Covers were like the safest place to hide under.
Bro, a killer could come in and you put
you
the covers
protect
on.
it,
but it don't
It's
matter.
like he can't stab you.
You can't. It's like it's principle to this.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
like,
They
So-
want to pull the cover back. Like, that's instinct.
And it was also they would be like I'll always see a light before they came. So
Obviously.
one day I go upstairs for me to at the time I was the only person living downstairs in the house I was in at the time. And I'll go upstairs to fix me some cereal. And my brother at the time, he used to sleep with his blinds open. And my mom was like asking him, why do you do that? And this man was like, because at 3 something, I always see a light. And I was like, bitch. I was like, what he said was synonymous with all the forms and shit. And Dimitri already a weird child as it is, bless you. Dimitri's already a weird child. And on top of that, I was dealing with sleep paralysis. For the I didn't even all right, so when you had sleep paralysis, have you had sleep
Yeah, I've
paralysis?
had it before.
Did you know what it was when you had it?
No, I just thought I was just stuck and awake but sleep at the same time.
Huh?
Like, okay, let me tell you. Like,
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
like-
you thought you was in a sleep state, but you were hyper aware as if you were awake. So, like, you thought you was still sleeping,
She
so you
looking at
couldn't
you like-
move. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I thought I was like
okay.
I thought I had demons. I thought I was possessed.
What?
Probably.
Because I didn't like
Probably
I'm
are
laying in
possessed.
the bed, then I wake
See,
up and I can't move and I see
didn't
shit.
think, I didn't
shit
think
don't
I
add
was
up.
possessed. I thought, like, my dream, like, the scariness of my dream came into real life and, like, continued throughout life at the time.
Yeah, like that was me. Like I would be having a dream, and then once it starts happening, like I can open my eyes and look around, but my dream is still going on because your
Yeah.
brain still thinks you're asleep.
Yeah.
So I was just seeing all this crap. I'm like, oh my god! Like it was. And at the time I had it, I was experiencing sleep paralysis every night for like a month and a half.
You had a lot going on.
What were you going through?
It was senior year of high school, and I was trying to pass.
Tripping.
So
Sleep paralysis because you were scared to fail?
I was things that cause it can be stress and lack of sleep, and also you sleeping on your back increases the chances of you having it.
Oh, really?
I think that's weird.
So
How do y'all sleep? Do y'all sleep on your back?
I sleep.
Sometimes.
I sleep on my back right. Also my side.
sleep on all sides. I be tossing and turning, whatever feels
that's,
comfortable
That's true
Yeah.
as fuck.
for the day. But yeah, so
Be
like
waking up with headaches.
that shit was freaking me out.
Be knocking your head against
Right.
Nah, I think it's my pillows.
Nah, when I sleep too long, I have a headache.
the What?
Yeah, it's like my body saying, "Get up."
Oh, when I sleep too long, my lower back hurts.
Y'all weird.
But I knew that it wasn't demons at one point because
It took you a while to
Yeah.
realize.
because I saw my dad. But he was like in my dream. I was like, all right, my dad wouldn't be in here doing this crazy. So he was in my room dancing or something, but it wasn't happening. So I started Googling what I was experiencing. Then I found out it was sleep paralysis. But before then, I was having my parents pray for me every night and stuff.
Don't pray for me.
Right.
Me.
I was like terrified. And then it was like that whole alien stuff was going on. So it was like crazy. It was terrible.
Yeah. That sounds crazy. Well,
That's funny.
Damn, okay, nobody relate. That's sad.
Nah, not at all. That's
yeah, that shit's wild.
All right.
that's something exclusive to you.
You know,
Alright.
and that's okay. You know,
You know? Yeah, it's
that's
okay.
your experience.
When was your
Your-
first kiss?
My first kiss.
Yeah, let's get into that. How
LOL.
old were you?
I was in the 8th grade, and I was
Aw.
pressured into kissing this guy.
Pressured.
Yes.
Hold up, that's bad.
Right.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. I already. Oh, I hate that type of shit.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. So let me tell
Pressured,
you.
like being
abused.
pressured, like,
Yeah.
and it's like you really,
Yeah,
you're
like,
not feeling
okay,
that shit.
All my
Oh,
friends was
okay.
like, honestly, they was fast in my opinion, because they had already had their kiss at
Yeah.
like 2.
them don't count. Them
Yeah.
don't count.
Okay, maybe
Them
5.
don't count. They was kissing like
Those are
each
those are
other.
real.
and-
Nah, but like they was kissing.
Who else would they? each
I
other.
was like late to the party apparently.
Nah, you wasn't late.
Yeah. So we were in band class and we
What does
both.
that mean?
What?
No, you wasn't late. You said it like you remember.
No, I was right on time. I said I was in the 8th grade.
Shut up, Nick.
But look, so we were both in band. LOL. And we both played the tuba.
You played the tuba?
I played the tuba, the
Band
trumpet.
people are fast
You like
anyway.
Oh,
the bass instruments.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
clef.
You gotta find the bass line in life.
Band people
Alright.
was having sex with each other all the time.
Hey, we're not gonna get into them stories yet.
Were you in band or something?
I was in orchestra, but it was the people in
I was in
orchestra.
orchestra.
It was some-
Shit. Orchestra might have been a little more crazy.
I was
Well,
in
maybe
orchestra
only
too.
because we knew.
Orchestra wasn't as freaky as
Maybe.
band.
Maybe.
Band, you started.
We had some interesting
I feel
individuals.
like band students do a better job of other people not finding out who's not in band.
Yeah.
But like orchestra students, like I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
everybody knew the orchestra students. Who
But
was
you only
wild.
saying
Because
that
it was
'cause
like
you
a
was in there.
handful.
But you're only saying that because you was in there. You was.
But I mean, other people knew around the school, bro.
Other
Like
people
before
ain't
we went
know
to Stillwell, people used to hit up that bathroom all the time, bro. In the little hallway.
This nigga said that bathroom.
Right, like it's a
That
bathroom.
bathroom.
You
That's
know what
funny.
happened in the bathroom.
But you said you was 8th grade.
Oh yeah,
How
8th
old?
grade. I don't know, what's that? 13, 14, 13?
Yeah, but it could have been like the first half, second.
Oh, okay. It was like 14, I
Okay.
guess. Yeah, and like everybody around me was like, because at the time they called me, I'm not going to disclose my nickname at the time, so we're just going to use another nickname. Let's say my nickname is Ashley.
Ashley. Okay. I knew Ashley.
Yeah.
In middle school.
So they were like, Ashley, you behind because you dating this boy and y'all haven't kissed yet, and you
So
know.
y'all was dating.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
dating.
All right.
We was dating, and they were like, you need to kiss him because he want to kiss him. Look how he looking at you.
Look
and
at
then
him.
it was like a movie. I looked over at him. This man took out his chapstick,
Ooh.
putting it on his lips.
This is the type of stuff where it's like, hey, go tell your friend, like, I want to kiss her. Like, bro,
And then
go
you
tell-
pan over to the friend
Yeah.
and he getting ready.
Bags. Like he had the brush in his
Shit.
hand. He had the chapsticks rubbing his
Was
lips.
ready.
Was ready. And I'm like, oh my God.
Body oiled up.
Bro.
In class. Like, what the hell?
Hell, he
Got
doing
homework to do.
tight ass uniform shirt.
What you doing,
He
man?
know we wearing baggy stuff still.
LOL.
Bro, you tripping.
We had uniforms.
Yeah, I had uniform. We had uniforms.
Yeah, we was rocking uniforms in 8th grade.
I preferred them.
For real.
High
I
key,
did
you
too.
didn't have to figure out what to wear.
You
what I'm
did.
saying,
It was
bro.
easy.
Bro, that shit was
I
smart.
wear the same shit every day.
Bro, I wish we had uniforms
Honestly,
here.
you couldn't tell. Preach.
Yeah.
A little
I'm,
bit. Just a little bit.
I'm cool with going in like pajamas and
Us-
sweatpants.
I don't know about pajamas.
Or put on a hoodie. Really, just you can put on the same hoodie.
Honestly, you really can't. I don't.
That's why I
advise it,
love
but-
winter.
Yeah.
Summer, shit. Gotta go buy shit.
Nah, I like summer because I ain't gotta wear clothes.
Summer too hot.
Pause.
All right. So,
So with this kiss,
who's next? Me or Nick?
I can go next.
All right. Damn, I gotta go
All right.
last.
So the first
Shit,
kiss
I
I
don't wanna
had,
go last.
well, I had been kissed on the cheek before, like
Aww.
in like elementary, because
By
I
your mom?
at elementary school, I was quote unquote dating this girl, but I didn't like her like that. But I
Dang.
was like tolerating her, but I was also like afraid. So then one day she like
This
came to
sound
me.
Right. Yep. It does.
So one day
does.
she came to me. I'm like we like in fucking 3rd grade. She came to me and she was like, I'm breaking up with you,
Oh.
and I'm dating your friend.
Oh.
I
Bro,
turned
that's
around,
how
she
it be.
dated she dancing on my friend with her fast self. I'm like, yo, bro, like what's up? So,
That happened to me.
but then like my first kiss on the lips was
I'll work on that.
it was with this white girl I was dating
Oh.
at the
You
time.
dated a white girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Nick.
So
How
we
was that?
kissed.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Oh.
That's funny.
This was like in
Love
like
is love.
I
8th
mean,
grade or
yeah,
something.
but
But like we
That's funny.
so we kissed on the
Okay.
lips. That was my first kiss on the lips. And then
You put your tongue in her mouth, or she put her tongue in
well,
your
no, she wasn't my first tongue
For your-
kiss. My girlfriend after that was my first tongue kiss. And
We're
it's
not,
crazy.
We're not doing it.
It's crazy because I cheated on that girlfriend with the white girl.
Dang.
But it was like all right. So
How
I
many
kissed.
girlfriends have you had?
Don't worry about all that information.
No,
It's
how
a
many
Well,
have you had?
I feel like I've caught a lot of people
Official,
my girlfriends.
official.
So my like major relationships. So the one I'm in now, 1. The one I was in before this, 2. And then that white girl was like the first time I really liked somebody, so I'll count that as 3. And then I remember like me and her used to go like to this, not the same church, but it'll be this church that would have events.
Yeah.
And we'll go to that church for the events. And I saw her there, and then like I kissed her. On like I don't know why on some light skin shit. I was like, damn, I still feel for you. And I'm like young as fuck, so I kissed her on the lips and shit, right?
How old were you? I don't think
You
you.
ain't
Had.
know
However
her
old I
lips
was
there.
in like 8th grade.
So
Oh, okay,
about
yeah,
13,
same time.
14.
So
See, I wasn't late.
and it's
Yeah, I
crazy
know.
because like me and that girl got into an argument. And she was
The
like,
white girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was like, I'm gonna tell your girlfriend you kissed me. And I was like,
Oh, wait. The girl, she wasn't even your girlfriend.
Huh?
You cheated on your girlfriend with someone else, and that was your first kiss.
Yeah. Well, no.
So
My
the fact
What?
that
no,
you
my
cheated
first
was the
kiss.
first kiss?
No, my first kiss was with that white girl when I was dating her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's crazy
Okay.
because they knew each other.
That's wild.
Like,
Oh.
they used to go to the same school like a
Small
long time
world.
ago.
Right.
So,
It'd be like,
so like she already knew who she
Way too.
was. So, so she called my girl at the time.
she called her.
Yeah, because they knew each other. I
They was
guess.
friends.
So,
yeah.
emphasis
It was
on
more.
was.
And
It
she
was
ta-
more than they knew each other. They were friends.
So, yeah, they
Yeah.
were friends. It's crazy.
Friends. It'd be like that, bro.
So she
Same
called girl, and so then
Same
she
man.
called me and was like, "What's this about?" Shorty saying you kissed. I was like, "You know she lying, bro."
This is like 8th grade. This is hilarious.
So I'm
Been
like,
light-skinned forever.
so
fake as
I was like, look, bro, I'm about to talk to her right now. See what's going on, bro. You know she does. I used to date her, you know. So and y'all friends. So
Why y'all be doing that? Y'all just be lying.
it was 8th grade. So
It was 8th grade, right?
So
Facts.
I hang up the phone, and but at the end of the day, like I'm me, so I feel terrible. So I
Stressed.
call my girlfriend's my girlfriend at the time's friend, like her best friend. I called her and was like, look, I cheated on Shorty. I'm about to tell her. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I just feel terrible. I'm about to tell him, just let you know, and shit like that.
Okay.
So she's like, okay, Nick. So I call my girl back and was like, yeah, man, I lied.
LOL.
I did kiss her, but like I don't even like her like that.
Bro.
And
Did you like her like that?
A little bit. Or it was like the heat
Enough
of the
to
moment.
kiss
well, when I
Shit.
kissed her, I did, but after that, like she didn't find out till like months later that I did that.
Okay.
Oh my
So,
God.
so of course, she hated me.
Yeah.
All her friends like, and then
Yep.
that's not what made me sad. Her friends texting me
Oh my
tore
God.
me apart. Like they was going in on me, bro. Like they was calling me all these names.
This was 8th grade.
This was in 8th grade.
Boy.
And I mean, I'm cool with most of them right now. Well, pretty much all of them.
That was a rude awakening.
But
you probably
The
went to high school
logic.
with him for like.
Yeah, I was in, and then so of course I had to fix all that. Then got back on everybody. You know when like your girl take you back and you see her friends and be
Yeah.
like, ha, ha,
It's a
ha.
little different.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm back. So it's like she had one friend like who just did not like me at all. Like I don't think she ever went back to liking me, but everybody else liked me. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I wasn't like a terrible person. I made that mistake, but I was great in all these other areas. So, but I'm not condoning cheating at all. It's very wrong. Don't ever do it. It's unnecessary.
I'm
But
just confused.
Well, for me, my first kiss was 8th grade.
Okay, shout out to the 8th grade club.
I was 13. It was with my first official girlfriend. She had a twin.
Oh,
this nigga cheated.
you kissed the twin?
Right.
Nick knows her.
Ooh.
I believe so, because they went to Lovejoy.
A twin?
Yeah. Don't say no names though, but you I know you know her.
Don't say no
You cheated with her
names.
sister?
No, I didn't cheat on. I was 13, and then it was in middle school, and it was crazy because at the end of the day, we had an assembly about like people getting really close and like public display of affection in the hallways, and we was like, oh shit, they own us, and that shit was so weird. I remember
Ew.
texting on my little glad.
Y'all so
phone with the
fast over
keyboard.
at your school. Y'all having assemblies on it?
bro.
You know how big an assembly is? You got to bring the whole school out to
That's
the...
an auditorium.
Bro, it was people in the hallway that was like,
Herpes.
y'all ain't have sex yet, bro. They was like,
Y'all ain't
it
had
was like,
sex yet?
goddamn.
Bro,
I was like, I
I
ain't even kissed this girl yet.
What?
I remember when I lost my virginity, bro. That's
Hey, bro,
crazy.
well, we
story,
gonna get
bro.
into that.
Oh, we gonna
Hold on.
get into that?
And then so that was my. I had a story similar to yours. So on my first, second, third, fourth, my fourth girlfriend. Okay, I ain't cheat, but like,
That sound like a cheat to me.
nah, it's not. Ooh, I have an accidental cheat though.
How you accidentally?
All right, you shouldn't have said that.
Hey, relax. So my second girlfriend, I was talking to this other girl. Damn, I want to say names.
Give her a fake name.
What her name start with?
Give her a fake name.
That's still too close.
Give
What?
her a
A
fake.
J. Start with a J.
Call her Janet.
We went to school. That's ninth grade. Oh, you
Janet.
weren't there. You weren't
I
there.
wasn't there
okay.
in 9th grade, so I don't even know her.
She was still there 10th and 11th.
Jasmine.
She light
did
skin?
art.
Jessica.
She did art.
Not
Yes,
light
sir.
skin.
Jenny.
Not light
Dark
skin.
skin.
Okay.
No, Jenny. I was talking to her. I was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" She was, bro. She was, even Navelle was like, "Bro, she cute as hell."
What?
Bro, she was. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of her.
Come on now.
You want to see? Let me see. Hold on, I got you.
Well, back to my story.
So Nick can see.
So, I got pressured into
Oh,
kissing.
she said pregnant.
That's exactly what
I got.
I got pregnant, so I kissed him. I don't know.
No.
I had to kiss him.
I had to.
LOL. We went to Six Flags one day, and my mom, when I came back, my mom was like, "Your lips all red. You been kissing?" And I was like, "No, I,
Hell yeah!
no, I
Damn,
went with my
wait.
friends."
You been your lips come back
What?
red? y'all banging. Oh,
What the fuck?
LOL.
That's funny.
the head button.
We're in love.
He didn't know how to kiss though. He was like,
It'd be like that sometimes.
extra with it, and he bit me.
My first tongue kiss, I just
That's
throw my
That's what
tongue
it is.
around.
But I can't pull up her
Jada
shit.
Pinkett Smith.
Why you can't pull it?
The first name I saw was Jada
Oh.
Pinkett Smith.
I get
No,
it.
not her.
I was like, whoa, swear
What
to
she
God.
look like?
It's not her profile.
Why
but-
not?
Cause I don't know where it is anymore.
I was like, my boy kissed Jada Pinkett.
Well, I wish.
She.
That's on my bucket list.
Whoa, okay. Yeah.
Jada?
that's
On
what's
the,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
okay. Cool.
But like I was saying, I was talking to her, and then
The
my
fuck?
second girlfriend in ninth. This is in ninth grade. I thought I broke up with her, and you know her also.
I thought I broke up.
I thought I broke up with her.
How
we
you-
were on a break.
No, I thought I broke up with her.
I feel like this is called nigga logic. Like,
No, I was like, this is not working. Blah blah blah.
All right, I will say that, like, the whole you thought you did it, because you could have sworn you told Shorty,
Yes.
and she came back at you, and I had receipts with one of them, but I'm gonna get to that later.
Don't.
What?
It's because I didn't text. We didn't text for 2 weeks after that.
okay. Oh,
And then,
okay. That,
and then, so at this point, I hook up with the other girl.
yeah. 2 weeks.
Like a week later,
A
and then
week.
2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later, girlfriend 2 hits me up like, "Oh, well, since you're not gonna text me first, what's up? Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey, what?" I was
Girlfriend
confused.
2.
I was like,
After
"You
2
waited
weeks?
2 weeks?"
Right.
Nah.
She
So
had
at that
somebody
point,
else.
I had 2 girlfriends. Was stressed, didn't know what to do, accidentally cheated. Right.
Dang.
Had to make a decision, so I had to break up with
Bro,
her.
that bitch. What? When you gotta choose, boy.
I had to break up again.
Oh, wow.
The thing is, I dated her, the second girl again. I dated the third girl 3 times, once every year. Freshman,
remember.
sophomore, and
Yeah,
junior.
I know that. I remember that story.
Okay, and you know who the second girl is too, because I dated her.
During this period,
junior
at
year.
one point, Maurice had faux locks. It was
Faux
like-
locks?
Yeah, I
You had
remember
faux
that.
locks?
Yes, I also had braids.
You don't know how much that messed me up when I was like, "Hey, yo, what is this?" Because his hair was like it is now one day,
I just remember that.
and then the next
No,
day,
it wasn't. It
this
was a
man
lot
just
longer.
casually
It was-
sends a picture.
It was a lot longer.
It wasn't long enough for
was
you to
a-
have the length you had in the photo.
And me and Randy went to Six Flags. I remember that.
I was like,
I remember that.
and nobody was taking it as seriously as I was. I was like, do y'all not see this, man?
When was that? When was it?
I don't even know what group chat that was. I was just
Was
like,
this like soft?
don't even
Because I know
know,
Navelle did it for me. This must have been like freshman year.
so I remember one time, my last girlfriend, as of right now, was the longest relationship I've been in. But we was also had off and ons doing that. So at one point, like, we had broke up, and I started dating this other girl.
Yep.
Wait, never mind. You know what? I'm not even gonna tell the story just in case the other girl's listening.
That's what I be
Yeah,
scared, bro. I
not
can't
even-
go into full
Scratch
detail.
that. All right, so
Y'all too scary. I just
Hell
gotta
yeah.
say what's on
At
the.
the same time, it's like, what the fuck you gonna do?
Honestly.
but when I lost my virginity,
saying
I lost
no
it.
names?
I was in my brother's room.
Your brother?
Yeah, he found out. Everybody's family found out first of all because they asked Shorty because apparently like her body started changing. I was like, "You having sex?" She was
What the
like,
fuck?
"Yes," and I was
Yeah,
like,
because the hips start to
"Yeah."
expand.
So she said yes, So then her parents hit me up and was like, "Yo, look, I'm not saying you gotta tell your parents, but you know." So I told my parents. I told my dad first. He didn't make a sound the whole time. He was like, "Okay, we'll talk in the morning." Came back home from school. He cussed me out so bad, and
Cursed you out.
He cussed you out for having sex?
Right. The same man who would be like, "Ha, my boy," and did I do it? So he was like, "Dude, you did it in my house." I'm like, "I don't have no car. Where am I go?" Like, so I did it in my brother's room, and
Obviously.
so then later on, after like that whole thing was over, my dad told my brother, and then so me and my brother was having a conversation, and he asked to know about something that was totally unrelated, and I was like, "You're not in the loop, man." He was like, "Oh. How I wasn't in the loop about you having sex in my room."
Oh, dang.
Like, God.
Have you ever had sex in your parents' room?
No.
Nah.
Me neither.
All right.
What? Nah, open up, bro. We
Okay,
opened
so
it up.
technically, it wasn't in their room.
In the threshold.
No, they have a deck off their room.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was out there.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Dang, I was really about to tell that whole story about.
About what? Not go into it, bro. You share a story, I'll share a story.
Ooh.
I don't want to share that story. I got a lot of stories to share, but I don't want to share
What we
that one.
sharing? What we sharing? What's the stories?
Okay. What's the
Because you know
stories we
both of the
sharing?
girls involved.
Yeah.
Let's
You
share
know
some
you know
stories
the
that we
people?
don't know.
That we don't know?
Yeah.
About what?
About, let's see. Shoot. I don't know. About love.
Well, we talked
I was a
about
hoe
our
in 10th
worst.
grade.
I, tr-
Yeah.
I tried to be one. I can't. I care about people too much.
I have player tendencies.
I think I want to be player tendencies.
I don't want to be. I am.
But you care too much.
Yeah, I care too much.
See, okay, that's my issue too.
Say it.
Yeah, like I be caring about everybody. Goddamn.
Trying to make sure you good.
Right.
You know?
You did
You alright?
you did your homework.
Right.
No, I mean last week we talked about our like it was either our first or our biggest heartbreak. That
I
was
think
funny.
it was. I don't.
You wasn't there for that, but ultimately I said like,
I remember. No, you talked
Yeah.
about you. You
yeah,
talked
oh yeah, I
about
talked
you.
about mine. All right,
Yeah.
you wasn't there, but ultimately,
I remember that. That was
like this heartbreak, it wasn't my first, but it was like the biggest.
bro. My
And
first.
it was like super light skin what I did.
Okay, what'd you do?
So like to make a long story short, like happened over the phone. I'm like this was back when
His
Freedom's
last
had
girlfriend.
this was back when Freedom's had the double mirrors. So
Oh, this is the funniest thing ever.
I dropped the phone right. It was real cinematic.
Falls from his hand.
I'm facing the mirror. I dropped to my knees in front of the mirror. And I started crying right by looking at myself as I cried.
In the eyes. Bro.
I was looking at myself in the
that light
eyes.
skin?
That's weird as fuck.
It's just weird.
I be watching myself.
And then on
cry.
top of that, I'm
never.
trying to be tough too though. At the same,
Like I be having to talk to myself.
What
like,
the fuck? I would never look at
No.
myself.
but
like-
I was so sad. It just the misery took over, and it's a bruh.
I would
Bruh,
never
I'm
watch
crying.
myself cry. Y'all
Nah, that
chill.
joke was crazy.
That's funny.
That was hilarious, honestly.
my first heartbreak, we broke up, and then the next day we all went to a party. Like it was like a house party, and the party was in the garage for this girl's birthday.
How old was you?
This was 8th grade, still 14.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he cheated. Well, I thought he cheated on me. Technically, in my opinion, he cheated on me.
Oh, y'all was on a break.
No, we
that
weren't.
nigga said hey to
Yeah.
somebody.
No,
I got cheated on.
no, he was in public holding somebody else's hand, and then he was
His
all hugged
sister.
up. No, it was a little hoe bitch.
He was like, no.
Little hoe bitch.
Yes,
Hoe
that-
bitch alert.
Hoe bitch alert.
Shout out to the
but I'm
hoe
not
bitches.
pressed. But I was impressed. No, but the next day we went to this party, and like he was like all catching dances from this girl who
That'd
was
be the
trying to
worst.
break up our relationship in the first place.
Okay.
Dang.
Like, baby boy, did you know?
So did you win him back?
No, I didn't. I lost that race. But you know what? So,
Oh.
You doing bigger and better things now.
am I? Because I'm still single.
That don't mean you not successful.
I'm not kidding. I am.
She's not as successful in what she wants to be. She wants to be in a relationship.
Do I? Question mark.
Question mark.
Question
I
mark.
don't think she does right now.
She kind of does, but don't.
Yeah.
It's
I
one of those.
I think
It's one of those.
I want to, but
someone to entertain.
I'm not ready to change my
You
lifestyle.
hit the nail right on the
I
head.
feel
You're
like
wrong.
I feel like
It's like
You're
I'm lonely.
I wouldn't say I'm lonely.
Not lonely, but
Damn,
like,
bro, you just gonna call it lonely?
Right.
no, it's like I want someone to entertain and like just be with.
But she don't
But
want
you don't
them to
have to be in
entertain
this-
anybody else.
I mean,
They can.
Nah, if you want to entertain somebody else,
Right.
entertain somebody else. Just give me my attention when I ask for it.
Right, facts.
Nah, I ain't buying it.
Let me
No.
feel a little special.
I'm saying, and then you
little
know,
bit.
if something spaz into something else, then
Then boom.
boom,
Hey, it is what it is.
it is. Cause I got friends, you got friends, we both got friends. Ain't that what party
You
said?
got bitches.
Hey,
I got bitches.
you feel me? That's how we rock it.
And I want to turn up on
All right, we can't sing that. All right, that's enough. You do it too perfect.
I'm not saying the real words, or the can't
Nah,
even.
you do it too perfect. That shit-
Like skin, like.
See, you light skinned.
I really-
You sound like you taking
sound
a
like
shit.
Young Thug.
Do not compare him.
No, I love Young Thug. Relax.
You relax.
I really want to get
Ballin'.
into these stories though, y'all.
right.
I got some interesting stories. We're gonna have to do a part 2.
You want to do like? So you gonna
Part
start
two.
with? Can you like some? Well, the Michael Jackson thing.
What about it?
How?
Well, let's preface it by saying.
Oh, y'all also get the background.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right, so basically, we all know Michael Jackson. However, HBO has produced this this documentary that is supposed to be talking about the what's the word? What's the best word?
The life.
Child molestation aspect.
That's what it's focusing on.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it's following these certain people, and they premiered this, I believe. I want to say Sundance, but it has been premiered at festivals. And apparently, from the people who've seen it, they're like, "Hell, shit, can't fuck with that man no more." But anyway, this documentary is dropping March. I think it's 2 parts. One is March 3rd. One is March 4th. So I remember I put this in the group chat, and me, you, and Casey were talking about it, and I was saying that if this is true, I wouldn't be surprised. Of it?
The allegations.
Well,
if the allegations
yeah, if
are
the
true.
allegations were true, I wouldn't be surprised because
Yeah.
I feel like at this point we've it's been proven that you can't put anything past anybody at this point, and I think I just wouldn't be surprised if it's true. And a question that people ask themselves a lot is, can you like someone's art without liking the artist? So most recently, or at least the most relevant artist right now who people look at through that light is Kanye West. I personally, even though Kanye West is an amazing songwriter, producer, artist, I personally do not like to support him because of his comments. And like I say that when I hear these statements, well, first I advise anybody, if you hear a clip from anything that sounds crazy, I advise you to watch the whole interview so you can have context. And every single time I've heard these things from Kanye West, before I made judgment on it, I went back in and watched the entire thing so I can have context of what he's saying. And from those, I have made a personal decision to not support him and stream his music because the comments that he's made has hurt people. Definitely has made me question why I like him in the first place and stuff like that. So Michael Jackson obviously is a way bigger star. So so if these allegations were true, I'm not saying that they are or they aren't, but if they were true, Azjuri, how would you view Michael Jackson after that?
Can you like his art
Okay,
without
so
liking the artist?
So I've heard about this. I've heard about this, and I heard that the people that are actually in the documentary, it's on record that they lied previously.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're on the documentary and they're telling the truth. Like, I'm so confused about that part. It's very confusing. But if the allegations are true about Michael Jackson,
For
know,
me, I can.
I don't know.
Some artists I can separate,
Yeah.
like the music and their personal life. Example, Michael Jackson. I can listen to his music and be perfectly fine because old Michael was fire. Jackson 5 Michael was fire. Thriller Michael was fire. And then when he get a little older, everybody, I mean, not everybody,
Everybody
do that.
would.
Not everybody.
Everybody trip.
He went through a lot. He went through a lot.
R.
He went
Kelly.
through a lot of
Everybody.
stuff. But his music, boy.
Yeah,
His music is definitely. His music is definitely
timeless.
above.
He is Michael Jackson.
His music.
But what about Bill Cosby?
Well,
What about him?
His show taught the values of family, and it changed the norm of what it was to be a black family on television.
okay, to address that, so when I say I don't support Kanye West, I am not denouncing everything he has done for the black community in particular, along with thousands. Well,
What
really,
has he done?
really millions.
Kanye
well,
West?
Yeah.
I don't
well,
know.
like
Blame
the songs that he has made for us, that we have related to through his music. I don't denounce anything he's done for that. Same with anybody else. But also, I treat everybody the same. So I don't fuck with Kanye West like that. I don't, even though R. Kelly's musical catalog is amazing, I don't support him. If this case about Jesse Smollett. If he is actually lying, and if this was a fictitious attack, then I would have the same energy towards him. Now
You're not gonna watch Empire no more.
I didn't watch it in the first place.
Exactly.
So, but what I'm saying is that we must not forget what people have done, because I feel like that is a very big problem that we have today. When people can't, like, this cancel culture, when people cancel things on Twitter. So for example, the James Gunn controversy. James Gunn, he was the director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
And some very old tweets surfaced, and it was like him making these pedophile
10 years
jokes
ago.
and like these gay jokes. But the James Gunn that tweeted that, it's not the James Gunn that he is today. So just with Disney owning Marvel and Disney being the corporation it makes sense for them to have removed James Gunn.
Okay,
So they
yeah.
removed him. So so my thing was that if there's evidence of somebody doing something inappropriate in the past, and they have taken steps and moved differently from that point on until today, if they show that their character has changed, then I don't like to hold them in that light.
So
A similar thing happened to Kevin Hart. With,
So
with the
Kevin,
cheating?
no, he made some gay tweets, but
Calling
I
sin-
people
remember
the,
but since he
letting
did
them Fs
that,
fly.
yeah, it's like since he did that, he has come out on several occasions and talked about why that joke isn't funny, why he shouldn't have made that. So he has made steps on why that was inappropriate, and have acknowledged that. So when people be like, let's cancel Kevin Hart for something he said, first of all, you couldn't go back a year and find this. You couldn't go back 3 years and find this. You had to go back a decade to find this tweet. And in a decade's worth of time, he has made decisions and choices that shows that he knows what he said was wrong, and
I
he's
got a
sorry for
question.
that. So what's up?
So 5 years from now, say Kanye West says that this whole thing that he's been going through is just something that he's been going through, and it's been, he gives a reason behind it, and it's a valid reason.
Hasn't he did that before?
He's done that
He's
before.
done that many times.
He's done it many times.
He's done that in President Trump's office. He's done that on Twitter. He's done that on TMZ.
He chooses to use mental illness whenever he feels
Yeah.
like it's appropriate to use.
He said sleep deprivation,
Right.
opioid
One moment
addiction,
one moment he has it, one moment he doesn't.
and bipolar disorder. Those are three of the things I know he's spit out.
Really?
If Kanye West in the future takes steps to acknowledge that what he has done is wrong, mind you, he's already done that. What he messes up is he says what I'm doing is wrong, and then does something else even stupider. So once he stops doing stupid stuff and acknowledges what he had been doing was terrible, and he makes steps to make sure that won't happen again, then I would
What do you
forgive
think
him.
changed? Like, he went from going off on a telethon to...
If we being honest,
I don't think nothing changed. If
You don't?
anything, I feel like
Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Okay,
I
that
think
definitely
the
could be
losing of
it.
his mother, I
Yeah.
definitely think Kim Kardashian had a lot to do with, like, his whole mental state and everything like that.
I would say that the more creative you are, the more things go on inside your brain. And I feel like that this version of Kanye that we see now, I feel like this has always been inside of him.
Nah.
And recent events like his mother dying and maybe his choice of spouse has allowed this persona to develop into something more prominent. Because for the most part, it's not like I don't have a problem with what he says, because he says what he thinks most of the time, or at least half the time. He says what he thinks. I think a lot of what he says is for shock value in album sales and shoe sales. But he does like to say that, he's saying what's on his mind. And if he's telling the truth about that, I don't mind that, because I don't feel like you should be silenced at all, regardless of your opinion or your stance. If we tell people they shouldn't express themselves, then we become no better than the people that are oppressing us.
Okay, then.
So
I still think it's Kim. A lot of people say that Kanye's transition period was his the album with the black skinhead and I Am a God. Yeah, Yeezus. It was that album. That's when he has Bound 2 on.
That was a super transition.
Everybody agrees, like, after that album, it got weird.
Yeah.
That album has Bound 2 on it.
Yeah, it does.
With Kim Kardashian. The Kardashian family.
Okay, well, I got a whole opinion about the Kardashian family, honestly. I feel like they
Grabs
have...
phone. Grabs receipts.
I feel like they have cult-like
texting.
tendencies.
Oh yeah, they
I mean,
move
they're
like a
group
unit.
of family,
Yeah,
though.
I mean and in their defense, at the end of the day, they're a family. So whatever they do, the other person is gonna like, even if it's bad. Like, it's just like,
If it's working, it's
being
working.
in a relationship. Like, if I was in a relationship with you and you did some stupid shit, I'll be like,
cool.
I would support you. But when everybody, I'll be like, yo, Azjuri, that was dumb as fuck. Are you crazy? So there's probably conversations like that.
They're just a big family. I wouldn't call them a cult, though. A cult would be like outsiders coming in.
Well,
We all know that.
Okay.
if I had service, I'll pull up the receipts for y'all and, give you definitions and stuff. But I feel like they're a cult. Honestly, because, like, the way, like, how everybody who they bring in, those outsiders.
Basketball players.
Football players. Musicians. They bring in everybody that they're attracted to.
The black ones.
The black ones,
Yes.
I didn't
Remember
say
when
it.
Kim K was married to Blake Griffin?
He was? She was? Blake Griffin?
Are you sure?
Chris Hemsworth.
You're
That's
fucking
Miley
lying.
Cyrus.
No.
she was,
And that's Miley Cyrus is not married
Humphreys,
to.
that's what I meant. Humphreys.
Miley Cyrus is married to
Chris Humphries.
Chris Humphreys.
I was say
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus is married to Chris Hemsworth's brother, not Chris Hemsworth himself.
Are you sure it wasn't Blake Griffin?
It
It's
wasn't.
not Blake Griffin.
Chris
Everybody
Humphries.
would have known that.
Why do I look? Kendall Jenner and Blake Griffin are
Oh,
dead.
yeah. They're... No,
Okay.
wait, no. Kendall Jenner is talking to...
It's Blake Griffin.
It really don't even matter, honestly.
Okay, but back to the question. Can you on one occasion, would you watch The Cosby Show still? I know I would.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I will watch The Cosby Show. I still listen to Kanye West's music. I don't support R. Kelly. And the reason...
I'm not going to get him them streams.
Yeah, I can't. Like,
I can't
when
give him streams,
your
bro.
music makes me think, okay, every song that you wrote
Everything
is about
you
a little
listen
to,
girl.
right.
It's
That's
crazy.
facts.
And that's different.
Boy, that's different.
I mean,
That's
I ain't
real
gonna lie. There's
different.
probably like 2 songs by Kanye West that I still listen to, because I just think, I was like, yo,
What
man, this is
songs are
crazy. I think one is Dark Fantasy, and
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Or
Well,
the whole
That's
the
album? Just
album.
well, no, just that song off the album.
Okay.
And I really like this may have been on that same album,
Can we
maybe not.
get much higher?
Say You Will.
What album?
No,
May have been 808s Heartbreaks. I really don't know
Oh,
that.
I didn't like that one.
But
The Graduation was his top 2, not 2.
Graduation,
Yeah,
late
I mean,
registration, boy.
I don't have a
With Gold
like,
Digger on it.
I don't have I don't seek to watch the
Top 2,
Cosby
not
Show.
1.
Yeah,
I don't seek to watch
No,
it. So
same.
But if it were to come on,
I'll probably
not
change
come
the channel.
on, but like,
I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it.
yeah, no, I get that because it's not on now. But like, if you had to watch it, you'd watch it and be fine with it.
I wouldn't. I'll change the channel.
would
You
you
don't?
look
do
at, you
do
would
you
look at
like the
Cosby
Cosby
differently?
Show?
I like the Cosby.
I think you just don't like the Cosby Show.
No, I like the Cosby Show when I was watching it, but
Is it like,
like
you see him,
him-
differently?
yeah, it's
What
just.
goes
I,
through your
Oh.
mind?
I mean, it's just a reminder that like you basically date raped all these women, and I'm seeing you in a TV show that also has women in it.
Do you like
too.
Rick Ross?
Right. Rick Ross definitely has a line.
Oh yeah, about to
Took
Rick Ross
it back
had
to
entire
my-
songs.
You need know
damn.
it.
You need know
That's
it.
crazy.
Boy,
You
that
know
shit,
it.
that was...
It's crazy what used to be acceptable and what used to be quote unquote cool back then. But
Let's speed this up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, a lot of technology's taking over things all over, right? And a lot of people are saying that there's no job that a computer cannot do. Do y'all agree? Okay, do this. Name a job, and I'll think of an instance where computers currently or can replace that job. So, what job can a computer not do?
I mean, I don't think computers can host stuff. Like, I don't think a computer can do a podcast.
A computer can't do a podcast.
Well, I'll take that. A computer can do anything you program it to. But the
Name-
question is,
yeah.
will it be good at that task?
Yes.
I hate
Name something a computer can't do.
No, well, I mean, it's pretty, for the most part, virtually a computer can do anything you program it to do, or at least it can do anything with, so like, yeah, my question for your question is,
Okay.
my question to your question is,
Okay.
even though you can program it to do anything, does that mean that it can do that task efficiently?
It maybe not when you first program it if you're the first one to do it, but in the future as you evolve it will be able to.
But also, humans have certain nuances, and what humans have that computers don't have, ultimately, is the sensation of fear when it comes to decision making.
Okay. We're talking about jobs. What job can a computer not do?
I think a computer can
Driving
do
down
any
the
job.
street.
A,
On my
a
way.
computer can't drive down the street?
No,
I've been
no,
in
no.
self-driving
I'm finna
cars.
tell you. I'm finna tell you. Driving down the street on my way to my internship, they're like chopping down the trees, and I'm guessing that they're making the streets wider, like the lanes. They're making multiple lanes. So I realized like none of these machines out here are moving by themselves. Like they have humans controlling them. Therefore, I would say that the construction business is they have the technology, they have the machinery,
Yeah.
but they still have
need
the
the people.
humans. Exactly, they still need the humans to
Okay.
control it.
With that, what part? All right, so the machinery, like forklifts. Okay, to make buildings too, I guess. Just roadways.
Yeah, I would say just roadways because that's what I'm
But
thinking
yeah,
about right now.
you do have like you have autonomous trash. What's the word? What's the name of it?
Garbage disposals.
Garbage trucks.
Garbage
Garbage
trucks. You have you do have autonomous garbage trucks, but
We can
those
have
are
street sweepers.
but those are still like those are still operated by a human. So I feel like there will always
they're monitored.
I feel like you will always need a human to monitor it, not because the computer lacks certain programming, but because humans at the end of the day are unpredictable in what they do.
So another question.
Do you think robots can be unpredictable?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very that's yeah.
Just like a simple glitch, a malfunction.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the
Okay.
technology is advancing enough,
It breaks.
self-aware.
It breaks when you didn't think it would. But what you said, which I totally forgot. What did you just say?
I said that it will always be
you
a
always
human
need a human.
to monitor.
Yes. So with that, back in the 1980s, when you would place a phone call, there would be an operator in the middle of the phone call, and they would take plugs and plug your line to the other person. That has become completely automated. You don't have an operator anymore. There's no longer a need for a human to be in the middle of that. So with that, me saying that, there may be a human right now during the early stages of it, but in the future, 5 years after its development, there'll be no more need for a human. Example, autonomous cars. Google has been testing those with people inside to monitor the car and make sure it's doing well. But they're not driving the car. They're doing the testing on the car. Tesla's Model 3 is able to summon itself and drive itself to you.
Oh,
So it can pick you up and all that. You don't have to be in the car. People choose to be in the car because it makes them feel better. And then what you said about construction, right now there are people working the machines, but there's no reason why they cannot create autonomous machines to work 24/7 overnight throughout the day. It would increase productivity. You would get way more building done because you don't have to worry about people going to sleep. You don't have to worry about it being nighttime. I mean, I don't think there's any other job except what a lot of people would say, nannies, teachers. But we do online classes. And then the other thing would be an actor. But even then, there's CGI. Yeah. So it's a lot of things.
I mean, like I said, I feel like even not even so much you'll need a human, but I mean, I feel like there are certain people, certain companies. Let me get closer. Certain companies who realize that if we continue to use machines to do everything, we get closer and closer to that. We get closer and closer to
Technology
becoming
taking over
technology
everything.
becoming self-aware, which isn't a foreign concept anymore. It's very plausible.
Technology self-aware now.
Let me
I'm about to
tell
say
you.
Have you heard
self-aware.
of big data? I mean, ERP systems.
My phone, like, say I'll
no.
be, I'm for real. Say, like,
believe
I'll be
it.
saying, like, something like, you know how when you're on Instagram and, like, you'll be talking, be like, I think I want to get some new shoes. And you scroll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah, that's Google.
Yeah. So then I was talking to my friend about it, and I was like, yeah, my phone, like, is reading my mind on some crazy shit. And later that night,
Mind reading apps.
later that night, like, I unlocked my phone.
We're
and
on to you.
The terms and conditions was like, this is a part of Google Assistance. You know, you can always turn it off, this, that, and the third. But it just popped up. Like, I didn't summon it or nothing like that. It was just on my phone.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
surprised. I mean, yeah, that's the world. There's nothing a computer can't do. You said, what did you say? You said it's becoming self-aware. Computers are already self-aware. There's nothing a computer can't do.
Yeah.
But my follow-up question is, do y'all think radio is becoming obsolete?
Yeah, because of aux cords.
I do too.
I don't think it's becoming. I feel like that it's definitely diminishing over time. And I mean, I still feel like we have a long way to go before radio is obsolete. But I do feel like
When
I
the
don't
last
think
time
it's
you listened to the radio?
honest.
I listen to the radio. I mean, I listen to it a lot.
But that's you. Me personally, when
But
I
also,
get in
you
the car,
gotta think, not everybody has the technology we have in their car. Not everybody can afford this stuff.
Yeah.
True.
There's a lot of people like going to work at 6 a.m. in the morning
True.
and listening to the radio.
Steve Harvey
Yeah,
morning show.
that's true.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
But
Shouts out to Steve.
honestly,
Yeah, I feel that.
we
We're back. I got a riddle real quick. What's larger than the moon yet fits inside your house?
Imagination.
people's foreheads.
Yo, mama.
All right, so we're just gonna
I don't get it.
wrapping up the episode with right the last freestyle. I want this, I want that. I wanna be rich, I wanna make a stack. Yeah, I like flapjacks. I want this, I want that. I wanna be rich, I wanna make a stack. I wanna spend it all, I wanna make it back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a fact. I create that bitch, it ain't no cap. Look at my team, I ain't the cap. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
When you jack off, it go fap. Yeah. Drinking water from the tap. I got a filter, little nigga. You don't got a filter, little nigga.
Ooh.
I aim at your head.
Ooh.
Wait,
Let's
now
go
you
back
was
and forth.
dead.
Let's go.
Ooh,
All right.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
know.
go.
Yeah, back and forth, I'm on this beat. I'm with the shits. I'm riding with the truck and bitch.
Yeah.
I'm with the fucking wonder shit.
Yeah.
Ayy, and I'm with the fucking wonder bread. My brothers are the fucking hit.
Yeah.
They're running with the fucking stick.
Yeah.
Ayy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hop out the limo, hop out the coupe. Yeah, drop out that limo, now drop out the chute.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What?
pull up beside and that niggas start spraying.
Hey.
Get on their knees, your bitch in her head, these niggas start praying.
Hey. Ooh.
I don't know
Hey.
the words, I just write the song. I don't know the bitch name, I just grab a thong.
Oh.
Then I put her on the beat, then we make a song.
Ooh.
Make it sweet music in this bitch a go night long.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey. Wait. I used to talk to girl in 111. Got a new girl staying 111 back to back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That
Hop
true?
on the track.
It really is.
Ooh. Boy, I'm hot.
Hot.
Talking Kelvin.
Super hot.
Boy, I'm hot.
You not.
Boy, I'm hot.
You
Like
hot.
a oven mitt. Fucking on your bitch. Sight.
Fucking on your
I don't
bitch.
even love that bitch. Ooh, she need a tick.
Yeah.
Top in her mouth.
Yeah.
Cause her breath smell like shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Alright.
Diamond on my wrist.
Oh.
Damn, yeah.
smell
Might
like
just pee
fart.
on your bitch.
What? What?
Your breath smell like fart.
Oh, first
Stank.
Yeah.
Your breath smell like fart.
Like a
You
Stank,
look like
boy
a
stank,
shark.
boy stank, boy
You
stank,
look like
boy
a
stank,
shark.
boy stank, boy
Your
stank.
mama-
You was a
Let's slow it
skank.
down.
It's the start.
Shout out to the YouTube listeners. Shout out to the fucking
Finger guns, 'cause
Spotify
you're cool.
listeners. Shout out to y'all on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, all y'all out there.
I'm not done. I'm still on this
We never
beat.
done.
I had to freestyle. I got Uggs
We
on my
is the
feet,
done.
and I'm with the fucking sheet when
Yeah.
we under the beat, and we rolling with the screen.
Yeah, about to kill it. Getting all this money, yeah, you know we had to feel it.
Feel it.
Alright.
Mama can till it.
Episode 3.
We finna fucking kill it. Call me Azjuri. That's what they claim to be.
That's what they claiming.
Ooh, yeah. See y'all next week.